Good morning. We will get you to all the day's news in just a moment. But first, it is an exciting day here at CBS News Chicago, our 13th day of giving. We are coming to you live right here from the lobby, where we are partnering with the American Red Cross of Illinois.
Those phone lines back there, see them? There they are. They're open. You can see the number at the bottom of your screen, and everything that comes in the next 30 minutes will be matched by Jenny Stoddard up to $10,000. You can also text or send your donation to us online.
Yes, so if you need that extra push, we have that match. Take advantage of it. You know, many of us know the Red Cross from blood drives, and they supply so much of that blood to local hospitals. This year alone, they collected more than 45,000 units. I love hearing that sound.
Yes.
And nearly 1,800 different blood drives.
But they cannot do it alone at Northwestern University. A student there is helping save lives one pint at a time.
Yes, she is a biochemist and also a global health major, leading a collegiate blood drive movement.
Hosting blood drives is something that I was really passionate about.
For Aparna, the importance of giving back started at home.
My parents would always be the ones that donating blood, so that's something I grew up seeing.
That passion grew at a high school in Aurora, where Aparna started a Red Cross club. Now, as a sophomore here at Northwestern University, she's become a collegiate officer for the Red Cross Central Division, where she pushed and succeeded in creating a multi-state college blood drive.
We had 17 universities and colleges in the North Central Division host blood drives. We had 26 blood drives hosted. And we were able to have over 180 student volunteers help out with organizing these blood drives.
The drives across campuses, including here at Marquette, collected an impressive 180 volunteers with nearly 800 donors, giving 686 units of blood this past spring. Now, Aparna is determined to make it an annual initiative.
So our new goal for this year is to raise over 1,000 liters of blood, and then to also get universities that have Red Cross clubs from every single region of the North Central Division, as well as every single state within the North Central Division to host blood drives.
And she's not stopping there. Her long-term goal is to expand her efforts nationwide.
So the Red Cross Club at Northwestern University also hands out a lot of these great first aid kits, and they're encouraging people to learn how to perform CPR. Aparna hopes to inspire other students to give back in the same way that she is.
Later today, you can join Chief Meteorologist Albert Ramon at Jewel on Eola Road in Aurora starting at 1 o'clock to learn how to make sure you and your family are prepared in the event of a disaster. We are teaming up with ComEd for a bag giveaway along with several other items, so if you live or work nearby, stop by and say hello.
Yes, we'd love to see you.
It has been such a fun day so far here at CBS Chicago. We have support coming in from all over the area on our day of giving. We've had visits from our friends with CBS Mornings and Young and the Restless and Staley from the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, let's say a lot of celebs, both national and local, and we're about to add to that list. I'm joined now from Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which is playing at the Nederlander Theater just around the corner from us. We want to welcome our good friend Naya Vanessa McCalla. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
You play Rose Granger Weasley in the national tour. This is your mic. I'm just going to hold it for you, but I don't need to talk it about. And this has been such a well-attended. We see people going to the show all the time.
Yeah.
What's your impression of Chicagoans? And is this your first time in the city?
This is my first time since I was a high schooler, and I haven't really stayed here much. And then to be here for multiple months, it is one of the most beautiful cities I've ever seen in my entire life. I live in New York. I'm from Atlanta, and this is just a wonderful, wonderful place to be. So I'm so glad to be here.
Oh, we're glad you're loving it.
Yeah.
Tell us about your show. Do you have to be familiar with the characters and the plots in the books to follow this show?
You really don't. I actually was not familiar with a lot of the Harry Potter world. I had never read the books. I watched all the movies for the first time right before my audition for this show. But to enjoy this show and the heart behind this story, there's so much going on that stage. They took a lot of care in creating this story for it to be accessible to anyone and everyone who wants to come see it. It is a magic show. It is a show that is very heart forward, and you can enjoy it whether you know the Harry Potter world or you don't know the Harry Potter world.
And that's great because this is theater season in Chicago. I mean, so many families and many different generations are coming out to see shows. I'm curious if there are any surprises in store, even if you are familiar with Harry Potter world.
There are a lot of surprises, and you're going to have to come see the show to find out what they are. There are magic surprises. There may be characters that you know and love that you didn't know were in the show, and there are quite a few spectacles to be seen is what I'll say.
So at the end of your work week, are you exhausted?
Oh yeah. Every second of every day.
Have you gotten
in a good way?
Good. And have you gotten to do a little sightseeing or anything else?
I went to the Bean just yesterday.
Oh,
it was a lovely time. In the planetarium, the Adler Planetarium.
I hope you
had a
bundled
great
up.
time. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm from Georgia.
Right.
I don't know how to do this cold.
I'm sorry it's so cold.
Oh no, I love it.
But we have warm hearts.
We do,
Yes.
and we're glad you're experiencing that with the Chicago audiences. Naya,
Yes.
thank you so much for being
Thank
here
you
and
for having
helping
me. Thank
on this
you.
Red Cross Day of Giving. We very much appreciate it.
Thank you.
Welcome back to our Day of Giving here at CBS News Chicago. And as we ask for your support for the American Red Cross of Illinois, here in our studio by calling or texting, we have some wonderful corporate givers who make this day wonderful. Oh, love hearing that. Great. Thank you for calling in. I want to introduce right now Stacey Eisen. She is with Baxter International. She's the president, and you are a healthcare company based in Deerfield, for those who don't know. So you all are local.
We are, absolutely.
And you make it a point to be a part of the fundraising for the Red Cross. Tell us about why this organization is so important to you.
Well, we have been proud partners with the Red Cross for almost 40 years, so it's a long-standing partnership. The Red Cross mission and purpose aligns perfectly with Baxter's, which is to save and sustain lives, so we're very, very proud of the work we do with communities in need.
And we are proud of the number on this check. If we can, drum roll, please. Thank you so much to Baxter for $500,000 to the American Red Cross. How incredible. Thank you all for your hard work and fundraising.
Thank you.
We now want to get a check of our total so far. How about that? Can we get a little cowbell for that? $733,755 raised so far, and we're just getting started, Jim.
Just getting started. We're going to be here until early this evening.